Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to another week of Jammy Time. We are so excited that you are here joining us. Um, we are going to talk probably about a little bit of a lot of things, but our main focus tonight, as requested, is going to be on reels, how to make them, how to get ideas to make them, and just kind of social media content and what that looks like. Renee, do we have any news to kick off?
Consultant support will be closed Friday the 20th. That is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Did
it.
it say why? Are they doing it like
I,
an employee appreciation or anything?
I didn't really, it wasn't a long news article, and I really didn't see
It didn't
anything.
say why. It just said that they would be closed, and you can still send like the email thing. You can still send
But
requests,
yeah,
and I'll get to them when they're back.
yeah.
Okay.
Our kids, mine and Abby's kids' spring break also starts on Friday.
Okay.
Woohoo. The girls don't
Well,
start till next week. So, anyway.
yeah. Okay. So, anybody have anything that they want to share before we get started of what you're working on, or anything really at all that you want to share before we get kicked off with this week's call?
I'm having a very slow month, but I'm working on that. And I do have an event. So, I've been really concentrating on making flyers for that. I'm going to take my solo. um, and so that I can show it off. And of course, if they keep that $10 coupon going, that'll help. So just planning for that so that I can try
So
to get
the
some sales.
$10 coupon that she's talking about is some random Crystal 10 code that no one really has any idea who Crystal is, but it gives you free shipping.
Came from, if you want to know.
Oh, yes, please.
Um, because someone in like our camp chat, I think it was, sent the video. So Scentsy sent this influencer, I think it was on TikTok. They sent her a whole box of Scentsy stuff and gave her this Crystal 10 code, and you get $10 off an order of $50 or more.
See? So
But
it's
no one
basically,
knows how long it's going to last. Like the video didn't even say. No one has any idea.
so it's
But
basically
one,
like
it's
free
there.
shipping right now.
Yeah.
Right. On
So
$50 or more.
on $50 or more. So Crystal 10.
Yes. My stepmom called me today and said, "Hey, I seen your post because I posted that I needed help this month." And she's like, "Is that warmer I wanted still available?" I said, "Yes, it is." She's like, "Okay, I'll come by tomorrow and pay you for it and you can order it." And I'm like, "Well, there's a code right now where you can get free shipping. So you come by and we'll order it with your debit card and because it's $55." So,
And that right there is like a perfect example of, Renee was honest with her customers. If you didn't see her post, she said, I'm having the slowest month that I've had since I've joined. That's transparency. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Like that happens. But she had an action, like, I'm going to do something about it. So then she asked about, anybody need anything? And she had someone who wants to support her that was thinking about a product, follow up with her to order. So that's a great way to, remind yourself just to be sharing what you're selling and what you're doing.
yes, I'm not even active this year or this month, and I have 4 years. It was 4 years on the 3rd of this month that I have been with Cincy, and I have never not been active.
So you bet you believe she's going to be working her booty off the rest of the month.
Yeah, well, and like I ordered four of the warmers from the Easter collection. I had a bunch of rewards, and I really wanted them all except the mini warmer for myself, but I have this event, so I'm taking all of these warmers to the event. If they sell, then I will replace them for me, so that in turn will be PRV.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I'm taking the solo because that thing puts out so much scent that it should attract attention. So yeah, that's my right now. My working is prep and trying to get, which I'll hit active. I'm not concerned, but I
Yeah.
had to put it out there and reach for the help.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with pushing that incentives to start with and just,
Yeah.
being transparent because I think we get so embarrassed or we don't want to share our story. We don't think that people care. In reality, they do care.
Yeah.
They want to support you. They want to show up and the only way they know that is if we're being honest with them. So,
Yes.
great
And
share.
I hate doing it because of my regulars because they do buy a lot. But like my stepmom, she doesn't. She's bought
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4 times.
Right.
And that's fine. But she seeing I needed help, so she's like, okay, I'll get that warmer.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah. Anybody else have anything else that they're working on right now that they want to share? Nobody's working their business right now. Is that what we're telling me right now? Cool, cool, cool. Okay. All right. So, last week it was brought up, or the week before it was brought up sometime at some point recently about reels and actually work going through creating one, what the thought process is, just kind of the how to behind it. So I recorded some video footage today from switching my coffee counter over from holiday to holiday. So St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. So I decorated for Easter today. And I started doing this. Okay, Bree, you share about your borrow box because you are working your business.
I'm sorry. Listen,
Thank
I've been
God
sick the
someone's
last few
working their
days,
business.
and my brain is not braining well right now. But I already took like everything off. But I took old whiff boxes, and I had like a party in a box that I was trying to do. Well, it didn't really go off very well. Like I had two people try them, and I don't know, maybe they were just bad triers because I handed one to my sister and said, "Hey, go do this," and maybe she just didn't really do it. But I'm changing it, and I guess I don't have anything in this to actually show it. But I like put stickers on like the inside with my info and stuff, and I made another thing to put on the front. But basically, it's gonna be a borrow box, kind of like the same idea as like a borrow bag. But because I had a doctor's appointment, I don't know, like week, I don't know, some time ago, and I had taken yes, I did. Well, sort of. I asked the wrong sister, but the other sister doesn't see people. But anyway, so I was talking to my doctor, and I had brought catalogs to my sister because she works in the same doctor's office, and she was passing them around. So my doctor was talking to me about it, and she goes, "Oh yes, all the girls love like smelling all the things that you bring into them, and several of them have already ordered." And I said, "Yeah, do you by chance need a catalog too? I can always bring you one." And she goes, "No, I don't really do like wax or anything. I do like the Bath and Body Works like plugs." And I was like, "Oh, well," she's like, do you have anything like that?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, I have these things and it's like got pods." And she goes, "Yeah, bring me some of that stuff so I can see it." So I'm gonna put like one of my, I still don't remember the new name, the wall fans, the mini wall fan in the box with like the scent of the month pods because I got the scent of the month in the pre thingy. I told you my brain is not working this evening. I apologize. Words are hard.
it's
But
okay.
I'm gonna do that with like a catalog and like put some sticky notes because I have like transparent sticky notes so I can like make some notes on like what different things are and what she's gonna want and what to like focus on and look at. And then I'm gonna take it into her so she can like look at it and like plug it in and try it out and stuff.
Yes, that's
That's what
great.
I'm doing, Tabitha. I'm working. I just forgot what I was doing.
Good, good, good. I was trying to go. Okay, Abby, I have a sip and sip next month, so I've just been prepping for that. What all are you doing? Like, what's your plan right now?
Let's see, will she unmute herself?
Oh, yeah, I had to wait till the the devil child went to sleep tonight. Um, so right now I'm just making sample bags. Um, and I made stickers for those, so I labeled all those. I'm doing Scentsy Fresh, counter clean, um, wax of some sort, whether it be like an actual wax like sample from a mold or a felt sample. So I just made some felt samples this morning. Um I think I'm taking whatever stock I have, but I also bought these cute little like Easter bunny looking containers from the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna make like grab and go gifts of some sort. I posted the other day, since baseball season technically has started, um, I did like a baseball mom survival kit thing. So I may have some of those prepped for that as well. for people who don't see my Facebook or anything. I did. Oh, I subscribed to the Scent in the Month for the first time ever. So I got that in today, and I asked the lady where I'm setting up at if I could just give her a free bar every month to advertise. So that's also going to go in there.
My
But
apologies.
yeah, I'm just trying to get some samples made, so I've got a lot of labeling to do, but maybe some like wax bundles because I know like at the summer market that I do, like the 10 bar special goes pretty good. So I did try to have a lot of like the newer stuff on hand, and I'll probably buy some more since I have I think exactly a month from today to get stuff in. So
That's great. Sorry. Again, I was trying to get it over on my phone so I could share my screen to show you guys this, and that was a failure. So I tried to be covert about it, and it didn't happen. No, that's good. Those are great ideas. I love, like, I want to start doing that more when we first start, is sharing what we're doing, how we're working, because I think it's so inspiring to see what others are doing in their business, how they're actually doing the dang thing and not just coming weekly and talking about it and then not implementing anything. So I definitely want to get back in the habit of doing that more so. Okay, I'm gonna try to share my screen here. Um, this is gonna be so raw because really never done this to like teach to this degree. So we're just doing it. Share screen. And you're probably gonna see who knows what because I don't have anything prepped. So welcome to my phone. Okay, cool. All right, you're on my screen. Oh, there's my kids. Okay.
Aw.
They're so cute. Okay, so I like to do things either in Instagram or TikTok. And oh, there's Greg. It's fine. And then I will go in and find my videos that I've prepped and I will add them all in here. Can you hear the echo?
Not really.
I don't
Okay.
hear an echo at all.
Okay, cool. So I will go in and you can see the videos that I took today while I was decorating. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select whatever I want from this. So this is just literally going to be a real-time tutorial on how I would edit a reel because I don't know a better way to show you than or teach you than show you. So there's a few different videos. I typically like them all to be in one, but my storage was full and it stopped recording at some point, and I like to use the back camera of my phone, so I didn't realize the whole time it wasn't videoing. So there's a good part of this video that's just missing. So it is what it is. Okay, so I will select whatever I have that I want to use. And again, this is going to be wild because there's a lot, but it's fine. We're going to love it. Look how cute my little Scentsy candle is. Didn't that turn out good?
Mm-hmm. Your whole little coffee bar is adorable.
Okay, so it will suggest music for you. This obviously isn't the mood that I'm looking for. I'll go through and I'll just kind of see if anything that they advertise is worth it in. But a lot of times I have something idea. So I just want it to be like trending spring. This is perfect, probably. Okay. So I'm going to go to next. There's going to be some parts in here that I want to hear my voice like this. And then there's going to be some parts that I don't want to hear my voice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into edit video. And you're going to see that there's a edit button and then a split down here at the bottom. So I want to hear my voice at the beginning, but I don't want to hear it after that. And that's way too, okay.
St. Patrick's is in the books. Let's decorate
Okay, now you see how you can barely hear that right now, but you can hear too much music. So
Mhm.
you have to go into volume. And I want my volume to be at 100, which it is there. And then I'm going to go tap on the song and I'm going to hit volume and I'm going to make this a lot quieter. So then I'm going to play it again and see what it's at.
St. Patrick's is in the books. Let's decorate for Easter.
It's probably not going to be a true like sound because it's sharing, but
Right.
do you tell the difference?
Yes.
Patrick's is in the books. Let's decorate for Easter.
Okay, and then I'm gonna split that. So when you split that, you're making a video section its own. So it no longer is a part of your other video. So now I don't want sound in this next clip. And so you see how it split the music here? I didn't split the video. I split the music. That was thank you. Okay. So and you'll see there's not really a transition, but now I can edit just this part of the video. So I can go and then see what I want it like what I'm doing. So the way I'm moving this to the right, that's taking away that part of the video. So I'm cutting all of this out. And then I'm going to go to a part where I'm actually doing something. And then say I want to clip this to where, have you seen those reels where it's like, okay, it moves for like a few seconds and then it stops and then they're doing something else in another point and it stops and then it goes on and they're doing something else and it stops. That's what I'm going to show you how to do here because I want it to be split here, but then I want to make this a really short clip. So I'm going to go backwards. Sorry, I lost it. I'm going to go forward. Getting confused on what section I'm at. Do I want anything? Okay, I don't want this clip of video. So I'm gonna hit delete here because I don't want that. But I do want like a little bit of this section. So I'm just gonna kind of see, okay, I'm putting up my garland now. So I'll see how much of it I want. And then I'm gonna split it and then I'm gonna get rid of, because I'll be there entirely way too long. And then I'll change it 1,000 times. Are you understanding so far? Any
Yes.
questions? Okay. If you're like, this is dumb and a waste of time, just let me know. But I don't know however else to show you than literally doing one with you. Okay, so now I'm just trimming out the excess of I was standing there getting a cord put together. And you'll see me move this truck 5,000 times. And then okay, so the trick is whenever you're doing something is have a rough idea. Like you can design it and then take everything out. This is actually how I like to do videos because I like to do as least amount as editing as possible. I have more in here because I kind of wanted to show you exactly how I do it from start to finish. But setting something up, say you're doing it like a decorate with me, work it all out off camera, have it exactly how you're going to stage it behind the scenes and then recreate it like you're doing it for the first time, but you actually have an idea of what you're doing. It creates less to edit and it makes it flow a lot better because editing is the most annoying part of creating reels because you're like listening to your same video over and over again. You're trying to get ideas. It gets annoying. There's so many videos that I have that I've just like not wanted to edit it because I film too much. So it really does come down to filming at least as little as possible and not trying to be perfect. Okay, so you can see that I'm trying to get it to where I'm like in a different position. Momentarily um, lost my tripod. It's here somewhere. So, or I would have changed angles. So let me get to another part so I can show you. Okay, so like this, I want to show you this part and I want to have sound in this. but then I want it to stop. And I don't want any sound after that. So clip, I'm going to go to 0 for this section. So I'm only editing what's in yellow at that time. So now you're going to hear volume here, but you're not going to hear volume going forward. See how I got rid of that? And now I'm going to get rid of me just opening the box because that's boring. But then I'm going to have it with me coming out and smelling it and get rid of it.
That is the cutest candle.
Is it not? I know. I love it. It's like, I love how fast we came out with a product. And then it's like, not only are we going to come out with a product, we're going to start doing a bajillion scents back to back to back. And then we're also going to come out with different styles. And I'm obsessed with that. The one coming out in the April edit, like the blue,
Yes.
blue and white. I know Dylan's going to buy it because it like matches his house perfectly with the blue. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to find a couple more. I was really stumped at that point. Okay. I think this is where I'm trying to think of what all I actually did. Oh, you can hear Tiffany. Oh man. Okay. I just like to like split up a bunch of little things so then you can just see me move. It looks like I'm moving really fast.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
I've shortened my video clips before, but I use like the cut. So what's the difference between cut and split?
Cut is going to delete a portion where split is going to allow you to adjust on both sides, the beginning, before the split, and after the split.
Okay.
So it really just kind of depends on what you, oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Depends what you're looking for.
Okay.
And I'll just go in here and I'll just do 1,000 splits and just make it like I'm moving really fast or I'm placing different things. You might remember when I did the totes where I moved products up and then it was like they were going in the bags. Did you guys ever see that reel?
Yes.
Um,
My
actually,
favorite question.
yeah. Um, you're not gonna let me. I wanted to show you that real fast. I'll add my song here in a second. Okay, so save draft. I just want to show you an example of this real fast.
Yes.
In the fall. Okay. This is literally just a bunch of still pictures that are pieced together or a video where it's split down and you move it. So I'll show that one more time so you can see it. Oops, the time lapse.
But where are you?
I'm not in this one
I know, but how are you not in it?
because I cropped myself out. You never see me actually move the product. There's still pictures of them moving.
Okay.
So
So it's
I can
just
show you, I can show you the same effect.
We actually, like, I actually know how to do that. We had to do that in college when I went to photo school.
So
So
freaking
you literally just set your phone up on a tripod and then set like one bag down and then go and take a picture and then go and set your other bag down and take another picture. And you
Yep.
do that for every single little item. And then like with her items going into the bag, it's she set it down, took a picture, moved it a little, and then took another picture. And you just move it just a little bit at a time, and then you just stick all of those pictures all lined up and make them like 1 second long, and then it just plays so it looks like it's like kind of like think of it like a what are those like the claymation kind of movies?
yeah, or like a book of paper
Like
flip
a flip book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so you're just taking pictures and moving everything just a little bit at a time.
I love it.
Yeah, it is. It's
I
super
thought about doing that, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do like to make it.
I did
Right?
I did one where I changed all of my warmers throughout the house with wax cubes, and that one actually did really well too.
it was so cute. You
Yeah.
should share it.
Was it TikTok or Instagram, Dylan?
Both. I post everything to both. If I post a reel, I'm doing it
Yeah.
all.
I'll have to go find it and see.
Yeah.
I see a lot of your stuff, but
Tab can share it here in a second when she gets done editing this one. But that's always like a good idea to start. And I was going to add while Tab's kind of editing this and we're watching. If you are nervous about sharing your face on a reel, I mean, I want don't be nervous about it. Just do it, get it done. It's not that scary. But if you are nervous about sharing your face, then find clever ways that you can still share things. Like you can always change your wax with just, breaking up the bar in your hand and then putting it in there. Or Tiffany, do you want to share? Are you still here? Sorry, I can't see. You want to share that idea that you had today? Because that's another good idea where you don't have to like actually have your face in it.
Yes. So I wanted to take each warmer because I have all of these warmers behind me, but I wanted to take, we'll just grab this one. So I wanted to have, like, I'm going to be in the background of it. Like, you'll see just like my lower half. And I want to move the warmers across, like, all like seamless. So I'm like, you see me grabbing it, tossing some wax in it, moving it across, and then grabbing the next one, moving it across, like putting wax and like repeating that with all the warmers and also like turning them on. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna piece it together and I'm really excited about it.
right. Or I did one the other day after I cleaned the bathroom and made it decorated for Easter. I just did a video of the bathroom without me in it. Well, I'm in the mirror just a slight little tiny bit. Um,
Yeah.
but I wasn't in it, but I made a reel, you know. That was the first time I cleaned the bathroom from top to bottom. The little things that excite you after a surgery.
For sure.
I'm
Well, and that's, I mean, people honestly like love watching other people just do things. Like you don't have to like Tab doing her decorating her area right now. Like that's what people want to see. They want to see like, oh, how can I use this in their home? And then that also gets them thinking like I can do the same thing. Like I have those cute decorations, but like I need a warmer to go in mine. And it gets them
Right.
thinking like, okay, I gotta now instead of just a regular warmer, I gotta have this Easter warmer. Like, and that's
Right.
the image we want to create for people.
Yeah. And even like the pink truck added it in because it's available now too.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you'll see here the pink bar is shorter than my video, which means so you'll see I try to go longer, but I can't because this specific one only goes to 90 seconds and I'm over that. So now I have to either trim it or pick another song. But I just want to show you this what I've created here in like whatever we've been on here.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. Maybe. Hold on. Oh, it's really mad about the music
Mm.
and the sharing the screen. It's normally not as temperamental as this. It really doesn't like this. Hold on just a second. Let me make this shorter.
But you can add another song at the end if you want, right?
No, you can only do one song.
Oh, okay.
But I'll either pick another song or I'm just gonna pick another song because this is
Okay, pick a longer song.
yeah,
God.
I'm just gonna pick another song because that's just driving me nuts. Okay. I don't even know what this sounds like. Hold on. I hate when it does this. Let me try to. I'm gonna try to use my audio on Zoom, but it's not letting me.
St. Patrick's is in the books. Let's decorate for Easter.
I need to turn the volume. Ignore that.
This is why you watch your videos back before you post them.
Yes.
It's always something. Nathan's normally in meetings. He's always like in the background talking, so I can never have that on.
I really like that little tulip garden thing too. I want that. Go find me one.
And I would trim this up like after watching this, I would go in like that area here. Really miss it. Don't want to watch it that long. Try to do that. I love it so much.
You open the candle and then don't put it on there.
Like I said, there's some because that whole part of that video is when the I don't think it was done. That whole part of that video I lost. Yeah. I've got some more trimming to do, but you can see the basics of it. Like it's not hard. You're overthinking it 9 times out of 10.
Mhm. Can you click on one of your longer ones where you're like styling and show them how to speed it up a little bit?
Yep. So I actually did that
That's
on this.
always a good one too.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
I wanted to show the setup, but I wanted it to be faster. So I'll go down here to speed and then I'll make this like 2 time and then I'll try it to see what it looks like.
It looks like it's shrinking the video on the bottom, but it's not. It's making it shorter because you're speeding it up. So it,
Oh,
it speeds up the whole process, but it's not actually making the clip shorter.
that's cool. I didn't know you could do just a section, like speed up just a section.
Yeah, that's the thing I really like about doing on Split because you can control just that portion of the video to do different things than the rest of it. Like I said, you can have it to where, I'm tapping the camera. I want sound there because I knew nothing was in the background versus other clips of this video had stuff in the background. So I wanted to be able to mute that out and just have the music. So that's why I like using the split feature because it gives you, your other options. Um,
Yeah.
this candle part. Oh, and also if you're editing and you're like, I can't tell, they're too small. All you have to do is take your fingers and like drag out like you would pinch on your phone to make something bigger and see how this makes this so much bigger that that I can actually like work with. The candle, this clip right here is a still picture. So I didn't want it to be too long because like technically the still picture could look like this. That's as long as it'll be, okay? And it would just the whole time a still picture. How boring, because I didn't take a video of that. Versus I can make this shorter and now you just have a snippet of it. See how that changes drastically of like what you're looking at?
Tabitha, do you have an iPhone?
I do.
So I started shooting all of my photos in live mode. And you know how you can turn on the live
Oh
photo
yeah,
feature?
yeah.
Because then it stores little clips for every photo you take. So you can post them either as photos or you can add them to a reel and they have like at least a little movement.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I go back and forth when I have that turned on or not. But when I was like in my really like big like reel making era of like day trips with my friends or whatever, I always had the lives on for that. That's a really good point. You can, so, okay, say I wanted to add a voiceover of this is our brand new warmer from our Easter collection, and I wanted to be able to do a voiceover. That's what this part is down here. I would just fold in. I can't because like I'm on here, but I would split this out and then that wasn't the right button. I would split this into what section I wanted, and then I would add a voiceover for that section and just say, meet our beautiful Tiffany, what's it called?
Verdant. Verdant.
Verdant.
Verdant.
Yeah.
I struggled with it, and then the whole time it wasn't recording afterwards, so it's fine. This is our new verdant. What was the second word though?
In the garden.
In the
I thought it was Easter.
whatever. This warmer is available for limited time, blah blah blah. Um, And then if my phone storage is getting full, so it's a whole thing. But I would have made it a point to make a video of me changing the color of my solo light because I did that because I had it green for St. Patrick's Day. I would have been like, and a voiceover, like final touches, I'm going to change the color of my solo diffuser. So yeah, that's the basics of it. Does anybody have any questions?
Not a question, but a statement.
Okay.
Because I've used several of the different apps to make the reels. Like I've used Facebook, I've used Instagram, and then I've used what is it called? CapCut, I think. I don't recommend using Facebook at all. I don't care if it's on a business account or on a personal account, just don't. You can't like like what I was trying to get, what I was going to bring up to Renee and like ask her because if Renee's used Facebook before, the only option Facebook has for editing your reels is to cut it. It won't let you split and like edit different things. And the first time I was trying to use it, I was getting so angry at it because I knew what I needed it to do, but it wasn't doing what I needed it to do because I knew it was possible. So I stopped using Facebook altogether. Like, don't use Facebook, just don't do it. Use something else.
Yeah, I
Facebook
use
is typically like last man on the totem pole, even though Instagram and Facebook have the same owners, it typically
It's
like
awful.
to add a link. I think they might have finally added that, but for the
Yes,
longest time to add a link on stories, everybody would always ask me
it
that.
is there now
Okay, but they
on
were
Facebook.
trying to do it on Facebook, and for the
Yes.
longest time, you couldn't. So, like, I never do anything on Facebook. I don't post on Facebook first, nothing. It is always, and Instagram and TikTok's editing is almost virtually the same. It is very, very similar.
Yeah, I don't do Facebook. I do it on Instagram or
Okay.
TikTok.
I typically edit on TikTok because the really cool thing is when I do an edit on TikTok, it saves the video with all the edits automatically to my camera roll. And so, like the reel I posted today of the March edit, I made that in TikTok, uploaded it, and it downloaded it into my camera roll. And so I have that full video with edits, and I was able to upload it within minutes.
Yeah,
Um,
that is great.
I was
yeah.
going to add that too, that if you are creating videos and you have not saved them, make sure you save them to your device. Especially like if you add music to it, make your video first and then save it and then add music second. Because if you try to share it from TikTok straight to Instagram, then Instagram's not going to push it as much versus if you do it in Instagram and then go to TikTok, it's going to not promote it because of the music. So always get like your original video first laid out,
The
save
edit.
it, and then add music in those separate social media places.
I always try to work smarter than harder when I make it in one platform. I try to put it on all platforms because you're going to get different visualizations there. I'm still trying to learn TikTok on what it wants from me and like what works, what hashtags are, what people want to see. Like, I mean, I know what hashtags are, but like what hashtags work on TikTok versus Instagram. Like it's all so different. And um, I mean, you'll have people that are say go all in on one platform where I'm kind of like, I'm making the content. I kind of want to push it out there. I will make it look a little different, but sometimes I'll even take just talking in my stories, download that video and put that on TikTok. Like when I was looking for gym recommendations in my story the other day, I literally just put that video straight on TikTok and uploaded it. So I really try not to put a lot of pressure on myself of trying to post the perfect thing or try to come up with the most unique ideas. It's however you can relate your everyday life into content or reel, make people see our products in their home or cleaning their house with our products. You make them desire an item. That's why TikTok Shop, if you've ever shopped on there, like I want to buy more from the people that are showing me how to use it, or they're troubleshooting it with me, or they're showing me what it looks like in their home because I start imagining it. It's like why when realtors want to sell houses, they stage it with furniture because people want to visualize what homes look like rather than just bare bones. It's the same things with products. And I think a lot of times we just overcomplicate, like, I don't know what to make, so we don't make anything when it literally packaging your orders. Like today I did a TikTok that said I was watching my comfort show and I had One Tree Hill up on the screen while I was packaging my Scentsy orders. That wasn't a post just about Scentsy. That was a post about it's One Tree Hill people are gonna love it. And then I love working from home. I love working on my days off because I can sit here and watch my favorite show while I package my orders. So you have to think of what am I doing right now? How can I showcase what I'm doing right now in a relatable way that someone would be interested in or someone would share this with a friend and family? Because that's how you're going to get the most attention on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. It's like if I'm posting something that someone wants to share with someone, that's going to get my content in front of new viewers. New viewers can turn into new customers. It's not as easy as having a party and getting people to use your products, but it is a way that people could come across you. I just had one of my follow-up texts went, and it was a girl that I met on TikTok who bought the Wicked Warmer, and she just messaged me back and said, "Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I can't wait to get more products from you." And she came from TikTok. So there's so many different ways to meet customers on content platforms, but you're only going to do it if you're putting things out there. If you're too scared, you can literally just show your hands and then do a voiceover. I really challenge everybody to watch some reels, either on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever your poison is. A lot, 5 minutes to watch a reel or watch reels. I know. Which when did you ever think you were going to get homework from me? That's go watch social media content. But but take note of what is interesting to you. What did you stop on? What did you think, oh, I'd like to buy that? Or think about the last thing you bought on one of those resources. And then try to think of a Scentsy product you could relate into that moment or into that idea and recreate it. So that's your challenge for tonight. Does anybody have any other questions or additions? Tiffany, do you want to share what you did today? Also?
Well, I took a video of me unboxing all these warmers that I got using rewards. Like three of them are from our World Tour kits, but the rest of them are warmers that I really wanted to have. Like they were just warmers that I wanted because I really wanted to update the warmers in my house. So I did that, and it was not as easy as going live. Like going live is so easy. You just turn on the button, boom, 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 boom. I'm talking to you for 30 minutes. Welcome to me. Enjoy. But that whole thing, Dylan said it perfectly earlier. Well, like none of you were there, but he said it to me earlier that he said that when he's taking a video, he'll stop if he makes a mistake. Like, whereas if you're on a live, you has to keep going, you know? Like, you can't, I'll see you guys in the next one. Think you can't do that. I mean, you could, but that would not be, no one's coming to that second one unless you were doing some really entertaining stuff. But so I took this video and I'm gonna edit it and play around with it, whatever, and then I'm gonna make a reel out of that. And then that's when I had that next idea. I was like, well, you can't mess up just scooting a warmer across the desk and ding 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 and again. So I'm also gonna try to do that, which is gonna be entertaining, I think.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
It is. So I had to train myself just to not stop. I tell myself when I'm recording a video, I have one take. That's it. I don't get a do-over. So it really, like, as soon as you have that mindset that I'm not going to refilm this, this is the content I'm putting out. It takes away that pressure of trying to be perfect because you have that same mindset as you have of going live, but with a video. Because I mean, you guys remember when I first started making my videos for that video party, and it's like so many different takes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is stupid. Like I have so many videos of me not knowing what the heck I'm talking about. This is outrageous. And I just, from there on forward, when I've done my other videos, I may have critiqued it a little bit as far as like, oh, I wish I would have said this. I might record at that point, but you just have to take that pressure off of that. You're going to do it again and just be like, hey, I'm going to take a video and it is what it is.
Yeah.
One of the tools that I've picked up when I'm recording video, because I am a perfectionist about it, I will stop and start over, and re-record the whole 30-minute
The
conversation.
bloopers are hilarious, though.
They
I
are
I
funny.
will say the bloopers are funny,
They're
especially Dylan
funny.
because he cusses a lot.
Yeah, I do cuss a lot on accident, not on purpose. Um, But one thing that I've done now when I'm recording a video is like if I mess up when I'm talking, I stop and I pause a little bit and then I pick up where I was going instead of starting over completely because like Tab showed us, you can always clip the video. So I'll go back into that video and clip that part that I messed up plus a little bit more and then just restart it at that point or just make it look like a cool transition or something. That's always a better way than starting the whole thing over again.
And it makes
Yeah.
it really seamless at that point.
Yeah.
You can't even tell.
Yeah. I feel like on like when you are doing Tab's homework too, like look how many people are like clipping their videos too. You can really tell and nobody cares. Like you don't really catch it until you're looking for it, but that's what most people are doing. Like there's a lot of clips that are happening. It doesn't need some crazy automation where there's like when we used to do like presentations and it would have like flashing lights and cool transitions, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Just let it play however it goes. Click a few videos, especially if it's your first one. Click some videos, click some still photos that you have, especially like Christina said, some of those live photos if you have one. Throw it in there, let it add the music, and then post it and see what happens. That way, the first one's done and out. And then you can start on the next one. So it's a lot easier than it feels. I promise.
I really liked that what you said too, Tabitha, because like I wish I would have done that when I recorded my video earlier because well, one, there's my video, and then there's 15 short clips before that with the F word in every single one of them. So if I would have, like taken a clip of like me like messing with like one warmer and talking about it versus because that was hard. Like when I was moving, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be editing so much of this out. Gosh. But if it would have been shorter, that would have been great.
Yeah.
So
Yes, so Rebecca, we're embracing our weird, and I'm here for it. And Christina said she loves using the remove silences feature on Instagram, and that's really helpful with, when you have chaos going on and be able to mute out background.
I really liked in your video, Tabitha, where like I liked when the sound came on, you were clicking the box. And then I really liked when you were contemplating what you're gonna do next. You're like
I
you
went,
sound
Yeah.
with your mouth. I hope you keep that in there.
I will.
Okay.
So I typically don't use, I'm not sharing my screen anymore, but I typically don't use like a lot of filters or transitions, but this one I was kind of playing around with. And I clipped out a middle part of the video and added it to the beginning because there is a thing of a hook of getting someone interested and wanting to watch the video that you're doing. So I
Where
took
is it?
from the monthly edit and just added lily pads or lime is such a thing for people asking. So drop in the comments what you think. New month. And then I go into my video. And so you'll see that this has like black flashes for the transition. I typically don't do that, but I was just like, why not? I did it. And then I want to show you Dylan's and then we'll wrap up unless anybody else has anything else. I totally meant to do this as we shared, but I've already not made myself the host anymore on my phone, and we're not going back to that. So,
Just leave me alone.
oh, we won't leave you alone.
Lacey, you are unmuted.
Oops, sorry.
You're
My bad.
good.
How was that video, Dylan?
Um,
Does it sense and stuff?
I can't remember for sure.
I think it was after because I had Halloween warmers out.
Nope, it's not that one.
Oh, I got it. I'll show it.
Okay, cool. You show it. This is another way that you can utilize the still pictures or video movement and just a fun way to show using the products. So yeah,
That one was fun to make. Those, if you haven't done one of those,
so fun. It's so
it's like
fast.
kind of chaos of like moving an item like inch by inch,
And you
but
don't have to move it far either to make a
no.
drastic difference.
But it makes, and like even like the wax bars, like I obviously can't put them like climbing up the thing because they would just fall. So like even moving them just from the bottom to the top, and then when you put it in a video, you can't even tell. They're really fun to make. I want to do another one because I liked it.
All right. Any questions? I hope that was informative for you. Bree requested this. Did you learn anything? Was this helpful?
So for the record, I didn't request it for myself, but
Oh,
like
just in
every time,
general.
just in general, because I feel
Okay.
like anytime like I've brought up make a reel or make a
Yeah,
video,
people
other
ask.
people have told me like I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't
Yeah,
know where to start it. So I didn't necessarily need it for myself, but I wanted other people to have it because I know that other people aren't going to tell you, "Hey, I want this in a video." So
yeah.
I'm just trying to be that bridge that I knew needed to happen. And this just
Perfect.
needed to be on the internet for someone to find.
Well, it'll be on YouTube.
Right. I
All right,
learned
Bree. Huh?
I learned things.
Good. Good. That's what we're here for. Thank you so much for joining us for another week of Jammy Time. We will see you same place, same time next week, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Trying to be better at, including Central in there for our Central people that attend regularly, aka Dylan. But we will see you next week. Thanks for joining.